I believed in God growing up, but I definitely didn't feel like I had a relationship with him. I just kind of went because it felt like something that I had to do, and I kind of made the decision to stop going to church and just kind of try and do life on my own. And I just remember that just getting me on this crisis in my life where I'd figured, either I'm going to come out of this believing in God, or I'm kind of moving forward not believing in God at all and just doing life on my own. Yeah, it was like a really tough time. Sorry. I just remember feeling like super alone. And just kind of thinking like, why are we here? And like, what's the point? And I remember I went to Mira and she didn't have the answers. And so just had to kind of figure it out.
Going through it was so hard on both of us, just because I always was trying to be the person that would fill all the different aspects of his life. And then when there was something, I had no success in like helping him through this, because I was like, I don't know what I can give you.
That was a tough moment because I realized that it would be very difficult for us to proceed in our lives and get married and have kids and stuff if we weren't on the same page spiritually. It got to the point where I was pretty close to ending things, but I just felt this pull to say like, God's not done with you and he's not done with us.
But then that sparked that curiosity in me. It's like, what is it that he's willing to leave our relationship for? I have to figure out what that is, or else I will regret that decision for the rest of my life. I never stepped foot in a church until I was like 21. So it was just like totally something that was never brought up in my household. Dane wanted us to go to church, but I didn't want to go to church.
Yeah.
And so I found that out like every Sunday, there was like anxiety around Sunday in our relationships. Yeah. I think the moment for me when I really started to experience God was when we found C3. Mm-hmm. Being in C3 and like in worship and just like having that like overwhelming sense of peace is like really when I started to say like, what is this feeling? Why does this instant comfort just like come over me?
A lot of our relationship just felt like this weight on it because we were going to each other for all of our needs. Whereas when we started following God, we started taking stuff to him.
Having such a strong relationship of God just like alleviates so much of that pressure to like be that perfect person.
Rather than having our eyes on each other all the time, it's like we also have our eye on God, and since then it's just flourished.
We just know what it feels like to like not have people around you and to just feel so alone. And so now we seek out those people. I think God is really using what we've been through to like reach all these people that maybe they don't have people around them, and we want those people to feel loved and cared for. Really, when you bring God into the equation, he's like the ultimate helper. So he will be able to like help you get through what you're going through if you're working strongly together, chasing after God and just pursuing him in all things.